Oh, it's gone. Alright. Okay. Hello. It's been a little while, and this video's a little bit late, but I wanted to showcase Made in Heaven Pucci. Or Pucci with Made in Heaven. Whatever. First off, his very nice blessing. Oh, it didn't load all the way, but it is pretty cool, as you can see. Apparently you're supposed to be able to fly with it. I guess they just kept that out of the game for whatever reason. Oh, and of course, the biggest thing about this new update that has released on Saturday, revamped the entire game. New inventory. 6 stars now have that purple background, which I like. 7 stars got that rainbow background. It's very nice. They didn't change the orb or tasks menu. They did change the star pass. Oh, and here's the best part. Yamamoto and Yuhabaha are both the tier 100 results for this new star pass, which in my opinion, amazing. Moving on though. Moving on. They've now made it so there's a storage for, like, your raid items, your star passes, and I guess code items that you can evolve, but I don't really know how to evolve this anymore. I can use it, but it doesn't work. And they've also made it so, you know, only skins and stuff now, so who knows what some of these skins are for. John Joe anniversary? Oh. Winged you. Okay. But yeah. In this most recent update, they got rid of the Cell event. They got rid of World 3. They completely reworked Worlds 1 and 2. Added Pucci, added a couple more. Not a couple more, tons of new units. They changed, like, a ton of stuff. They made new infinite mode maps that me, personally, I quite like. Except for Annie's lobby map, because that one, unfortunately, is not that good. It's sad, because it could be good. It could have been really good, especially with how high quality the first one was. Oh, and I'll never, ever have all the 7 stars in this game now. Which, I mean, I already realized a long time ago with Floppa in existence. But they made it so that Ryuk, instead of being a 6 star, is now a 7 star. Which, kind of is a little bit weird to me, but it's whatever, I guess. And they also revamped the settings menu. It's basically just the same thing, but I guess more organized. Just waiting on this to load, I guess. Of course, you're not supposed to be able to see his, face there. With the pose that he does when you place him down. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, and they also changed a ton of the effects now as well. So instead of, like, being original to All-Star, they kind of look like they're from Anime Adventures. But in my opinion, I find that perfectly acceptable and honestly fine with me, because it's just like, I don't care if the game has, like, a very similar look to Anime Adventures. I do not like Anime Adventures, never will. I do like All-Star, always have. Not always will, of course, but, you know, I mostly have. But Anime Adventures is just not a game I can get behind. But this isn't a rant about, this video is not about a rant. It's not a rant, but it's here we go. Switch this tie. Here he is. Pucci and Made in Heaven. You just can't see it, because, well, of course. Honest to God, though, this looks just sick. So, you know, he's got 342 damage, 0.1 SPA, 40 range. It's and electric enchant. It's pretty basic, but actually, what it is SPA is supposedly 0.05, which is really good, and it just displays it as 0.1 because it like can't do numbers below 0.1, I guess. Something like that. I don't know. It shows 0.2 for Zamasu, so I hope I didn't pronounce his name wrong. Okay, seriously now, yeah, so that's his first upgrade stats. You can also sell him, place another one. You can have 8 of him at a time. And let's just see what he does. Oh, very laggy it seems. Well, beams. Magical heavenly beams. Let's see it again. He's also got that very nice tiny circle AoE, which is fine. I mean, hey, it's circle AoE, so... Okay, with that, it doesn't change. Now it does change. He's a pretty good unit, but I don't understand why they made his enchant electric, of all things. Maybe it's because he has to do with speed, but, like, made in heaven, like, why wouldn't you not give that holy? It just doesn't make sense to me. It's fine, though. It's fine. Okay. Okay, then. I don't know what his ability here fully does. Time acceleration. We're gonna put a guy right there. We're gonna spawn an enemy. We're gonna use time acceleration. Ah, here we go. It's a very nice ability, you know, for like being cool and stuff, but yeah. Okay. What it does, supposedly, is, make a unit deal all of its status effect damage at once to, like, enemies in its range or attack. Stuff like that. So if you were to use it with a maxed out Guts, and, you know, it stacks with Griffith and Buff. So, if you were to use Griffith buff, leader bonus for Guts, ultra magic for Guts, and regular buff, I think that's about it. And then use time acceleration, he would do 1 billion in that one hit, which is insane. And then, you know, Pucci's universe reset ability, it's very interesting. I misunderstood what it does, though. Or maybe it was just bugged out for me. It doesn't matter, though. Okay. And, of course, this is, unfortunately, his last upgrade. His DPS is not that fantastic. It's about, let's see, about, like, 500,000-ish? You know, it's just, like, it's just kind of interesting. And his cost is also like, what, 5.44 million, maybe? 5.54 mil? It's just, his cost, especially for this kind of circle, he's definitely, like, leaderboard meta, but I don't know why you would want to use him outside of leaderboard unless you just straight up have no other options. I don't dislike what they... sorry, hold on. I don't dislike what they did with Pucci, but I don't necessarily, like, love it. I think it's, you know, pretty cool, but... Okay, it's getting out of hand now. What I'm gonna do is test out his ability. We're gonna see the funny little cutscene where we spawn 10 enemies in. We're gonna wait for them to go... Ooh, they're going pretty fast. And... what it's supposed to do is send... Yeah! Oh, it actually did send them all back to the spawn point. They've all just been killed, though. Yeah, that can only ever be used once per game, and it sends all enemies back to the spawn point, and I think does a global time stop. I think. I do not fully know about that one. But yeah, that ability stacks with Luffy Gear 5's Revive ability and Diavolo's Erased ability, making it so that there's just like a really insane way to like... Okay, hold on. There's a really crazy like strategy you could probably do with the three of them. With Pucci having about like 15 million DPS if you have 8 of them. 15 mil group DPS. It's whatever, but it's not all that impressive. I mean, I guess compared to some units it is, but... Okay, getting out of hand again. Sorry. Yeah. Luffy Gear 5 for DPS, Diavolo for bleed, and Pucci for DPS as well. I mean, realistically, it could work, but you would have to bring, like, Katakuri, Speedwagon, and either Idle or Kisuke if you want buffs. If you don't want buffs, you could bring Gojo if you're not looking for another DPS. If you are looking for another DPS, it would be best to bring Boo, but you will not be able to afford all that. Okay. Yeah, that's just the showcase of Made in Heaven. I think he's pretty cool, you know. I think Pucci is a very cool unit. You know, he's not like the greatest 7-star ever, but that's okay. He's very, very meta still because of his stupid abilities. Like, wow. Alright. With all that said, this is going to be where I end the video. Oh, and I probably didn't mention this, but the category I have not really mentioned this before, but the category he boosts is Speedster by 20% attack boost, and he gives a 20% money bonus, which is very, very, very nice. Okay. Seriously now, though. Video is over. Have a great day.